In a vast green meadow, there lived a little lamb named Dodo. Dodo was a lamb with soft white fur. His eyes were round and shiny. His voice was small and gentle. Dodo lived with Mother Sheep. Mother Sheep was very kind and loving. She always taught Dodo good things. Every morning, the sun shone warmly. The wind blew gently. Small flowers grew around the meadow. Dodo loved to play. He loved to jump around. He loved to jog and laugh. "I'm so happy," Dodo said softly. Dodo was an honest and innocent lamb. He always told the truth. He never lied. If Dodo was wrong, his face immediately showed. If Dodo was happy, he jumped for joy. In front of their little house, there was a flower pot. The pot belonged to Mother Sheep. In the pot grew a yellow flower. The flower was beautiful and fragrant. "Dodo, don't play near the flower pot," said Mother Sheep in a gentle voice. "Yes, Mother," replied Dodo. Dodo wanted to be a good boy. He wanted to make his mother happy. That day, the meadow was very cheerful. The birds were singing. Butterflies were flying. Dodo trotted after the butterfly. "Wow, what a beautiful butterfly," said Dodo happily. He jumped to the right. He jumped to the left. Dodo forgot one thing. He forgot he was playing near the flower pot. The wind blew harder. The grass swayed gently. Dodo stopped for a moment. He smiled. "I want to play a little more," said Dodo innocently. Without Dodo realizing it, his footsteps were getting closer to the flower pot. The flower pot was still. The flower swayed gently. And this is where Dodo's story would begin. A story about honesty. A story about the courage to speak the truth. The story of Dodo the little lamb. Dodo was still playing in the meadow. He hopped a little. He ran slowly. He laughed happily. "I love playing," said Dodo. A butterfly flew low. Dodo chased it slowly. One step, two steps. Without Dodo realizing it, his feet were getting closer to the flower pot. The flower pot stood near the house. The flowers were bright yellow. They were Mother Sheep's favorite flowers. Dodo hopped once more. "Hop!" Dodo said cheerfully. Suddenly, crack! Dodo's foot brushed against the flower pot. The flower pot swayed. The flowers swayed with it. "Eh?" Dodo said in surprise. The pot couldn't stand still. Crack! The flower pot fell to the ground. It shattered into several pieces. The soil in the pot scattered. The yellow flower fell. Dodo stopped moving. His eyes widened. His mouth opened slightly. "Uh-oh," Dodo said softly. Dodo looked at the broken flower pot. He felt guilty. He knew it was his fault. "I have to take responsibility," Dodo whispered. But the fear lingered. What if Mom gets angry? What if Mom gets disappointed? Dodo thought. Dodo stood up slowly. He carefully picked up the yellow flower. The flower was still beautiful, but the pot was broken. Dodo hugged the flower. "I'm sorry," Dodo said to the flower. A small tear threatened to fall from his eye. Dodo took a deep breath. He knew one thing. This was the beginning of an important lesson, a lesson in honesty. Dodo was still standing near the broken flower pot. He held the yellow flower carefully. His hands were trembling slightly. His heart was pounding. Tuk, tuk, tuk. Dodo could feel his heartbeat. Dodo looked toward the house. The door was still closed. Mother Sheep hadn't come out yet. Dodo felt scared. "I was wrong," Dodo whispered. He sat down on the grass. He lowered his head. "I didn't mean to," he said softly. Dodo was confused. He thought slowly. "If I tell the truth, Mother might be sad," Dodo thought. Dodo stared at the flower in his hand. "But if I don't tell, my heart feels heavy," Dodo continued. Dodo took a deep breath. The morning air was cool, but Dodo's heart felt warm and nervous. Dodo had never lied. He always told the truth. "But this time I'm scared," Dodo said. The wind blew gently. The grass swayed gently. It was as if the meadow was listening to Dodo. Dodo closed his eyes. He remembered Mother Sheep's voice. "Dodo, it's good to be honest." Dodo opened his eyes again. "I want to be a good boy," Dodo said. But the fear hadn't gone away. Dodo stood up and walked slowly. One small step, two small steps. He approached the house, but he stopped. Dodo stepped back again. "I'm not ready yet," he whispered. Dodo sighed. He sat down again on the grass. He hugged the yellow flower tightly. "I love you, Mother," Dodo said softly. Dodo imagined Mother Sheep's face, a gentle face, a loving face. "Mother is always kind to me," Dodo thought. Dodo felt guilty. "I don't want to make Mother sad," he said. Small tears began to flow down his cheeks. Sniff. Dodo wiped his eyes. He tried to calm himself. "I have to be brave," Dodo said to himself. Dodo raised his head. He looked at the blue sky. White clouds moved slowly. The sky felt calm. "I can do it," Dodo said softly. Dodo stood up again. This time his steps were more steady. He was still afraid. He was still confused, but his heart was starting to take on a new courage. Dodo knew one thing. Honesty isn't easy, but honesty is important. With flowers in his hand, Dodo walked toward the house. His small steps were filled with courage. Dodo walked slowly toward the house. His steps were small, but his heart was growing stronger. He was still holding the yellow flower. "Dodo can do it," he said quietly to himself. In front of the house, the door opened. Mother Sheep came out. Her face was soft. Her smile was warm. "Dodo," said Mother Sheep, "where have you been, son?" Dodo stopped. He lowered his head. His hand gripped the flower even tighter. "Mother?" Dodo said softly. His voice was small. His voice was trembling. Mother Sheep approached. "What's wrong, Dodo?" she asked softly. Dodo took a deep breath. He raised his head slowly. "Mother, Dodo wants to tell you something," Dodo said. Mother Sheep nodded. "Go ahead, son," she said. Dodo closed his eyes for a moment. Then he spoke. "Dodo didn't mean to break Mother's flower pot." Dodo opened his eyes. Tears streamed down his cheeks. "Dodo's sorry, Mother," he said honestly. Dodo handed over the yellow flower. Mother Sheep was silent for a moment. He looked at the flower. He looked at Dodo's face. Dodo lowered his head again. "I'm scared, Mother," Dodo said, "but I want to be honest." Mother Sheep crouched down. She was eye level with Dodo. Mother Sheep smiled gently. "Thank you for being honest, Dodo," she said. Dodo was surprised. He lifted his head. Not angry? Dodo asked innocently. Mother Sheep shook her head slowly. I'm sad the flower pot broke, she said, but I'm glad Dodo told the truth. Mother Sheep hugged Dodo. Her embrace was warm. Dodo felt reassured. Honesty is important, she said softly. It's good to be brave and tell the truth. Dodo nodded. I will always be honest, Dodo said. Mother Sheep smiled. We can plant flowers again, she said. Dodo smiled slightly. That's right, Mother, Dodo said. His heart felt lighter. His fear disappeared. He felt proud. Dodo learned one thing today. Telling the truth is difficult, but telling the truth brings peace. The morning was calm. The sun shone softly on the meadow. A gentle breeze blew. Dodo stood beside Mother Sheep. The flower pot was broken, but Dodo's heart felt whole. Thank you for being honest, Dodo, Mother Sheep said with a warm smile. Dodo smiled shyly. Yes, Mother, Dodo replied. Mother Sheep picked up a new pot. It was brown. It was still empty. Let's plant a new flower together, said Mother Sheep. Yay, said Dodo happily. They walked to the meadow. The ground was soft. The grass was green. Mother Sheep made a small hole. Dodo helped carefully. Dodo put the flower into the pot. I'll be slow, said Dodo. Mother Sheep smiled. Good job, Dodo, she said. They covered the pot with soil. Then they watered it. I hope the flower grows, Dodo said innocently. It will grow, replied Mother Sheep. Dodo felt happy. He felt proud of himself. That day, Dodo learned an important lesson. Honesty brings peace of mind. Honesty makes people trustworthy. Dodo looked at the small flower. He smiled. I will always be honest, Dodo said. Mother Sheep stroked Dodo's head. I'm proud of you, she said softly. Dodo hugged Mother Sheep. The meadow felt peaceful. Birds sang. Butterflies flew. Dodo gave a small hop. Hee hee, I'm happy, said Dodo. And from that day on, Dodo always remembered one thing. If you make a mistake, tell the truth. Because honesty brings happiness.